Welcome to Real Life with Jenny. My name is Jenny Senapatiratna. Grab your favorite drink, get a snack, and we'll get started. Today I have homemade Chex Mix, not because I'm cool, but because I'm super picky about Chex Mix. So I make my own. And I have water, which is kind of sad because I would really love a cup of tea, but I have to drink my water first. So let's get real. You know, I have joined this app called Be Real. Now, if you haven't joined it, come on down. I'm Real Life with Jenny on Be Real. So follow me, and I want to follow you because it's so interesting to me. Because what happens is once a day you take a picture, and everybody gets the same notification at the same time, and you take a picture of what you're doing at that moment, what you look like, and then what's in front of you, what you're doing. And it is so interesting to me because all these other social media, you can really put up all the glamorous food that you're eating and all the places that you're going and all the friends. And this is in the middle of the day or in the middle of the night. It's all kinds of different times. And it's normally me and my dog, and me and my puzzle, me and my husband, TV, there we are. Like last night it was the Hallmark Channel and my daughter and I were watching the Hallmark Channel. And today it went off and I realized I was wearing the same shirt today that I was yesterday. And so I was like, okay, today the picture is of my dog. See, they're a little too Be Real, right? And I just realized that I have spent so long trying to impress other people that I know they say when you get older you stop. But it is still really hard. It is something that you are constantly in a comparison trap. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? Well, it's very funny because for my husband's birthday this year, or maybe it was Father's Day, I'm not sure which one, we bought him some stuff that my daughter's a little concerned about, gotta be honest, because I am a puzzle girl. I love puzzles. I read a ton of books. I'm currently reading the Sherlock Holmes bookstore mysteries by Vicky Delaney. She is so good, and I love this series. I'm in the brand new one from 2023, and I just love her books. Anyway, so if you're looking for a book recommendation. And so for my I think Father's Day maybe, we bought my husband some pickleball paddles and some balls and a bird book. Now you're like, Jenny, okay, what's going on? Well, I have decided this year that I'm going to start doing the things that I enjoy and stop worrying about what other people think about me. Now, has it worked? No, not. I'm sorry, I need to stop laughing, get back to the podcast. But, no, it hasn't 100% worked. I did this a long time ago when it came to clothes. I just decided I don't like color. It makes me feel weird because I feel like I'm the center of attention. Just wear black. Now, it doesn't work as well in the summertime because you are wearing black in the heat and in the sun, and it is hot. Although I think if I were wearing hot pink, it really wouldn't matter, except that everybody would see me. So I years and years ago, I decided just to ditch everything else, keep the black that I love, that I feel comfortable in. And so this year I'm like, I'm just going to, my word for the year is ensure, right? And I have not had it become a huge part of my life this year, but I'm going to ensure that I'm doing what I love. So I have just decided I'm a puzzle girl. I love a puzzle. I'm listening to my mystery audio book, and I'm doing a puzzle. So my husband has been talking for years that he wants to play pickleball. Now, he played many years ago with my sister-in-law and my brother, and they had a blast, and I never did it. So I'm like, I don't want to look like a fool. I know I'm not athletic. It is a gift I cannot have. I tried to play tennis with my athletic friend in high school, and was emotionally scarred by the situation because I just realized that you're supposed to hit the ball with the tennis racket, and I just kind of stood there and hoped she hit me so it would bounce back to her. It was not pretty. So I was very nervous about pickleball, but I said, you know what, I will try it. And now we have played several times, the two of us, and we haven't played with other people because I'm not ready for that. So do not send me your text messages that we're going to play couples pickleball, because trust me, you don't want to yet. I have the first several games I scored 1 point, which I was super excited about. a couple days ago, I scored 7 points, and I could barely believe I was the one on the court. I was like, I haven't won yet. It's probably not going to happen for a long time. When it's 1-11, for several games now, it's been, Jenny won, you have 10. That's kind of been the way things are. But I love it. And so I'm just embracing that is something that maybe I'm not good at it, but I love doing it, and we go to a court that there's no one else at, so it's kind of nice. Anyway, and we have decided, we watched this movie. So, sometimes you watch a movie and you're like, okay, that's never going to happen. But we watched this one movie called The Best Year. It's with Steve Martin. And I realize Steve Martin can go either way. Like, he is either super funny or really not. So I'm kind of wary about Steve Martin movies. Well, we're watching the Steve Martin movie, and it's about having this year of finding all these birds. And you can listen to the bird, you can see the bird, you can take a picture of the bird, and then whoever sees the most amount of birds in North America wins the big year. Now, it sounds like a very boring movie, and maybe it is, and I just embrace that I'm a boring person. I don't know, because I love the British baking show with the classical music and showing me all of the fuzzy little animals and people just baking cakes and there being no drama. It's like, this is my jam. I do not need CSI of any kind anymore. I'll just show me a cake show and I'm good. So I've kind of just embraced that about myself. And I wanted to come on today and just say, are you being real with yourself? Are you trying to keep up with the Joneses and keep your grass greener than anybody else's for really a lot of effort that you don't need to be putting in? What have you always wanted to do that you're scared to try? And for me, that was pickleball. And saying that I like birds, and saying that, I spend all my free time listening to books and doing puzzles. I am officially pretty close to retirement. Isn't this what soon I'm going to have Bermuda shorts. I don't, I don't know, do you wear Bermuda shorts when you're retired? I don't know. But, I am officially, that's where I'm at. And I'm just going to embrace it and enjoy it. And I think that there are many of you out there that are chasing things that really don't matter to you because you think you have to. And I'm now giving you the permission to stop chasing it. Figure out what you want to do and not worry about what other people do. I have always been worried that Kevin would think I was an old fuddy-duddy if I just sat and did puzzles. And I think Kevin actually is like, oh look, Jenny's busy, I can go do something else. I think it's actually been really good. And I was so nervous. I was like, I don't want him to think like I'm, giving up on life, which I'm not. I'm loving my life. This is the most fun I have ever had. Being like, hey, Kev, it's cool enough. Let's go play pickleball. And he does not laugh that I'm getting 1 point. He is excited that we're doing it together. And I'm just going to encourage you. What's holding you back? What is holding you back from some of the stuff you've always wanted to try? Maybe it's not retirement kind of stuff. Maybe you're like, I want to start running. I want to start a new craft. I want to start this business. What's holding you back? Why are you afraid? Let's go for it. Let's try it. Let's make the rest of this year. We have just a couple more months left of 2023. Let's make it our best. Let's just try a bunch of stuff, and then in 2024 we can go, okay, you know what? None of that worked. Let's try something new. Just give it till January. Put your effort into it. See how far you can get. See if it's enjoyable. See if it's something that you maybe don't need to do. You're like, okay, I've always wanted to do this, because I remember I was like, I want to be a runner. This is something I want to do. I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to do this. And I ran my first 5K. Yeah, maybe it was just a K, but it was a 5K. And I was like, I got done. I finished. I was so proud of myself. And I was like, you know what? I'm good. I don't ever need to do this again. I tried it. I trained for it. It was fine, but it was not my thing. I was like, you know what? I do not need to be that person. I really wanted to be. I thought that would be super fun, and I just decided it's okay to try, and then realize it's not your thing. So what are you putting to the side that you're like, I don't want to try it? Or that you're continuing to do because you think you have to? Now, you should exercise, you should eat right, like I get all those pieces, but you don't need to be a runner to stay in shape. You could join pickleball and come with us. And okay, not yet. We're not good enough to be with other people. Maybe Kevin is. Maybe he can play on teams and I can just keep score. I don't know. But I'm not there yet. But let's try it. Let's go out there and spend the rest of 2023 going after things that we've kind of been scared to try and just see how it goes. Well, you can find me at Real Life with Jenny on Instagram, Facebook, and Be Real. You can also find me at ChristConnection.cc. I'm so excited for the rest of 2023 as we start this new adventure. Go to Facebook and Instagram and show me what you're doing. Like, what are you trying? Are you trying new foods? Are you trying a new hobby? Are you going to try a new job? A new investment? I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited for you. You have a great week.